From Cheater's surveillance cameras, you are about to view actual true stories filmed live, documenting the pain of a spouse or lover caused by infidelity. This program is both dedicated to the faithful and presented to the false-hearted to encourage their renewal of temperance and virtue. Coming up on this episode of Cheaters.
Are you serious?
Hey! Oh! Hey!
Mike!
Get out of here!
No! Just because I got locked up doesn't mean that you can just cheat on me and be with somebody else.
Real reality television is brought to you by Cheaters Detective Agency's Private Eyes on Cheaters.
Stephanie Valentine appeals for help in an attempt to discover what influences her boyfriend's neglect. Needing answers, Stephanie seeks professional assistance from the experts at Cheaters. I'm Clark Gable, and this is Cheaters.
I started to notice a change in the relationship when I was incarcerated for 4 months. The last 2 months that I was incarcerated, I was having a hard time getting a hold of Mike. So I would call and he wouldn't answer. And it just felt like there was distance between us.
Mike Jones, age 31. A carpenter accused of demolishing his relationship in order to build another. Briefed with the particulars of the case, Cheaters agents follow the suspect from the home he shares with Stephanie. Jones pulls into an unknown apartment complex. The suspect greets an unknown female with a salacious hug. The young woman climbs onto the back of Jones' metal steed. From there, the pair take off. Shadowed by Cheaters' team, Jones and his lovely lady arrive at a neighborhood park. The Cheaters squad follows the lovers as they walk hand in hand to the edge of the lake.
When I do confront Mike and ask him if anything's going on or if I have suspicion that, he's seeing someone else, he just gets very defensive. He would just get mad and hang up the phone. That's while I was in jail. And then when I got out, he would just leave for hours at a time. And I would ask him where he was going, and he would be, very vague. He would just say, I'm going with the guys. And he would just go out on his motorcycle and just, be gone for hours at a time. I was cleaning our bedroom, and I come across a pair of panties. And they're not my panties, and I don't fit in them, and I know for sure, 100% sure, that they're not mine. And I don't even know if I want to ask him about them quite yet, because I really don't want to know that he is cheating on me. I think he might be.
A few hours later, the suspect and his sexy lady clamber back onto the hog. The bikers arrive at the house the client shares with the suspect. Jones and his unknown hottie enter the residence. Sometime later, the two leave, and Jones returns his tandem rider back to her apartment. The suspect signals the end of the day with a goodbye kiss and then rides off into the sunset.
For the last 2 years, he's been loyal. He's been there for me when no one else has. And I just am really hurt. I mean, he is my best friend. We've been through a lot of things together. If Mike's cheating on me and I find out that he is, I'm gonna flip out. I love Mike and I don't want him to leave me, and I don't even know what gives him the reason to leave me. And if I catch him with someone else, I can't tell you that I'm gonna be cordial. I can't tell you that I'm gonna be okay, because I know me, and my love for Mike, I'm not gonna have any understanding.
With knowledge that Stephanie is out of town for the evening, Cheaters operatives stake out the client in the suspect's home. Jones hops onto his bike and motors to the apartment complex seen on previous surveillance. A short time later, the woman, now identified as Brandy Folger, climbs on behind Jones. The riding duo travel to an unknown residence. After some time, Jones and Folger leave, taking the route to the home he shares with Stephanie. The pair enter the house where Folger spends the night. With Stephanie out of town again, Cheaters detectives continue the stakeout, and they spot Jones as he leaves his home. Upon arrival at Folger's apartment, the young companion eagerly climbs onto the suspect's ride. Folger and Jones drive back to the suspect's home. The couple hold hands as they enter the house. Interior cameras placed by Stephanie record the lusty encounter. Folger gives Jones a sultry lap dance, teasing him as she works off her skirt. Jones stares, mesmerized by the sight in front of him. Folger continues to dance, stripping away bits of clothing. When the last piece of apparel hits the floor, Folger leads the adulterous suspect into the bedroom. Sometime later, a giddy Jones escorts his dirty dancer to his motorcycle. Folger and Jones climb aboard. The two take the quick drive back to Folger's apartment, and upon arrival, the suspect spends a few more minutes saying goodbye with hugs and kisses. Jones gives one last lingering kiss, and Folger heads inside with one backwards glance at her lover. With intel in hand, the cheaters' detectives head back to headquarters. Coming up, the confrontation.
With the suspect's devious activities brought to light, Cheaters rushes to inform Stephanie of Jones's misdeeds. Hoping her distress happens to be unfounded, Stephanie summons the strength to view the truth.
So Stephanie, the first thing I'd like to say is, we really appreciate you coming out today. Some of the things you're about to see, Stephanie, may be a little bit disturbing.
Okay.
All right. Stephanie, on this day of our investigation, we are outside of your residence. A few moments later, Mike walks out. That's when we see him arrive at this residence. That female walks out, gets on the back of his bike, and they leave together. They arrive at this unknown residence. Mike receives a phone call while they're at this residence. Tell me if you remember this.
Hi, Van. How are you? I'm good. How are you? I'm all right. I was just calling. I've been trying to call your phone a couple of times, and it just went through your voicemail.
I'm at the clubhouse with the guys. They should be out of here shortly.
Well, I was calling because I'm going to stay the night at my parents' house. We have something to do in the morning.
I'll be home whenever you get home. I'll be waiting on you. I miss you.
I miss you. I haven't seen you in a couple of days. All right. Well, I love you, Mike. I'll talk to you soon, okay?
I love you, dear. Bye.
All right, bye.
After finishing up the phone call with you, Stephanie, after the party, he drops her off and he leaves. On this day of our investigation, Stephanie, Mike gets on his bike and leaves the house. He then arrives at that same residence. He puts his Harley on the stand, gives her a hug, helps her on the back. He hops on and they ride away. That's when they arrive at your residence. We see her step off. Mike gets off the bike and he grabs her by the hand, leading her inside. Stephanie, you recall that surveillance equipment I gave you?
Yes.
Remember what I told you to put it in your house?
Yeah.
This next shot is going to be from your internal surveillance.
Oh my God.
Your living room. They go inside. That's when we see Mike sit down on the couch.
In my house?
In your house.
Oh, man.
This girl begins to strip down. She takes off her skirt, takes off her shirt, throws her clothes at Mike, and then she begins to take off her top. That's when we see her. She's half nude, and then the top comes fully off. You see Mike
Oh my God.
smiling as she leads him to the bedroom. A few hours later, after their exploits, he drops the companion back off at her house and returns home.
Oh my God.
At this point in time, why don't we get on the road? We'll get to the location. They're at the same place where that party was going on, that house. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, right this way.
What's going on here?
Hey, calm down, calm down.
Whoa!
I'll tell you guys, just give me 1 second. Hey, we're just with a television show. I'm Clark Gable from Cheaters. Can I talk to you for a second?
Yeah.
Hey, I apologize.
Are you serious?
Hey, what the? Babe! Oh, babe! Whoa!
Mike!
Get out of here! Come on, what is this bull?
With you.
Babe, come
Serious? Are you serious?
here! Come here! What's the matter?
Serious? You're with her? You had her
like 4 months.
It doesn't matter. You had her at our house.
Yes.
I don't
Look,
understand.
chill.
I don't understand. We've been together all this time. Are you serious?
Look, listen. Listen.
Mike, are you
I love
serious?
you,
I don't
okay?
care. This.
Chill out, chill out.
Who is that? Who is that? Who is that?
Serious?
Who is that?
That's my friend, okay? Oh! Come on.
Who is that?
It's my...
How are you gonna have me at your house for the last 4 months? I know your house looks too much like a girl. Who the is that?
That's my girl, okay?
Your girl? I don't know girl.
She's been...
You.
Coming up next, the conclusion.
They're at the same place where that party was going on.
Are you serious?
Hey, what the...
Who the is that?
That's my girl, okay? Look, I don't know what to...
You're the one going down.
Really? What is this?
What is your... Can I talk to you for a second?
Get away from me.
Can I talk to you for a second?
No, you can't talk to me.
Where's my girl? Stephanie.
Are you serious, Mike?
Look.
Are you serious? Really? You're gonna be with somebody else this whole time? Just because I got locked up doesn't mean that you can just cheat on me and be with somebody else. What's wrong with
I
you?
know this sounds stupid.
Stupid. I don't understand. We've been together for 2 years. We have everything together. I don't get it. I don't understand. Where are you going? Where the
What?
are you?
I'm Clark Gable with the show Cheaters. Listen, the only reason why we're here is because this guy...
Cameras in my face. I don't even...
I'll keep the cameras away from your face. Listen, I just have one question for you. Did he tell you that this was his girlfriend?
Yeah, no, I'm his girlfriend. I know who she is.
Well, she's been incarcerated for quite some time, and she just got out recently.
I'm about to be incarcerated in about 5 minutes. Get the cameras out of my face.
I can't even trust you no more.
You can leave.
I can't even
She can leave. We can get on the
I
bike
can leave. You leave, you piece of... Yeah, I can leave. Why don't you leave?
Yeah, why don't I leave this? All y'all in my mother clubhouse.
Hey,
Come on.
Mike, you don't have an apology or anything, man? Like, so what happened? How did you meet this other girl? What's her name, by the way?
Look, she's been gone for 4 months. I love her dearly. Known her for like 2 years, okay?
You love her so dearly you had me in your bed?
I met some
In your bed that you love her so dearly?
needs I had.
Okay, and what happened?
This right here, obviously.
This right here. Yeah, this right here. You're the one that... You
You're the one that jumped on the back of that Harley Davidson.
I want you
because
I want you out of my house. Get out of my house. Come out. Don't come there anymore ever again. I don't want to be with you anymore. Please, let's go. Get me out of here.
So that was your,
going
is
there
your
now
house?
to
Yes. Yes.
This house is his.
It's her
This is her
house?
house. This house right
This
here.
is her house.
The one you guys slept
You
together
had me in her bed at her house. You're such a low-life piece of shit. I can't believe I ever was with you.
I don't even.
You know, but you don't even know how to anyway.
we've even been together for like 3 months before you went down.
It doesn't
Okay?
matter.
She's the one who was writing you letters. That was the one who was writing you letters the whole time.
Money on her books the whole time. She didn't
That's
want
why
for
you never
nothing.
had any money.
She had my jacket on. Mike, get the out of here. Are you serious?
Man, that
You-
jacket. I
I
bought
hate
that.
Man, get. I hate you. I hate you.
That's your jacket?
Yeah.
Get out, bro. Get out of here.
Mike, you have nothing else to say, man? Like, what exactly happened? And who is this other female? What's her name?
Brandy, look, man, I met her at a
It's
bar.
my jacket. It's my jacket.
That jacket to me,
It's
my
my- he
whole
gave
big
it.
production.
Gave it to you.
She hired
Yeah,
us
you
to
gave
do a
it to-
job.
Gave it to you.
All right? She hired us to come and
Wow.
watch you.
Who are you?
Jacket.
Oh. Now we're on candid camera. Oh.
You deserve that, you candy-ass piece
Mike,
Thought I deserve you when you crawled on the back of this.
Piece of mother. Get out of
Yeah,
here.
right.
I mean, put myself in her shoes. What if you were incarcerated at the time and you came here? You saw her.
Been there. You know what? Whenever I get out, it's go home. And what's in the past is in the past. We keep moving forward. Can we not move forward?
No, I can't.
You don't think accepting letters from her would be something in the past?
Oh, man. Oh. Where's these girls? Hey, get these bitches. Come on.
So these days, when he took you into this house, you do realize that this is the house that they share together.
No, I didn't know.
Like the days.
Serious?
Yeah,
No,
this house.
mom house. That little placard in the window is my. Yeah.
He said that was his mother's?
Yeah.
I'm walking around naked. Yeah.
I'm ready to go.
I got something for you.
I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go.
Aren't you? Come here, come here. We've been together too long for this.
Well, listen, Brandy, I apologize for, this whole situation,
Yeah,
but
for embarrassing me like this. My mom watches him.
you know who did this to you? Mike, that's who did this.
That's why. Never again, you piece.
Yeah,
Never
right.
again.
You be
Never
back
again.
on this back of this mother in a week.
Get the out of here, you punk! You're a pussy!
Where you at? You like that?
Let's follow him.
Can you get out of my face? This is not where the action is. How the am I supposed to get home now?
Come here, come talk to me.
Get the camera out of my face. I need my purse. I need my.
So he was your ride home and everything?
Yeah, well, obviously, I didn't walk here.
Well, this has never happened before, but hop in. Will you two get along if you sit next to each
I'm
other?
not going to touch her.
I'm after you. Sorry about your clubhouse, boys.
After the confrontation, Stephanie resolves to stay true to herself. Later, Cheaters updates you on how she copes with the changes in her life. But first, Kelsey Hart comes to the Cheaters studio. Kelsey gives more insight about the time she unmasked her boyfriend with her very own roommate on Cheaters.
When I first saw Kevin with my roommate and best friend, I was heartbroken. I was just shocked. Like, maybe I could imagine that he was cheating, but the fact that it was with my best friend that I've known for so long, it was heartbreaking. Like, my stomach just dropped immediately when I saw that.
What's going on? Hey, stop! 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 Get out! Hey! Stop! Get away from me!
Come here! What the are you doing?
Hey, no!
What the you think? No! Don't! Baby, stop it! What the you think you're doing?
Stop! It's nothing!
What?
It's nothing!
How long is it going?
Nothing, baby! I thought it was a world!
I absolutely feel that Kevin cheated on me. And not only did he cheat on me, but he cheated on me in the worst way possible. Like, if your boyfriend cheats on you, the first person you want to talk to is your best friend or someone that you're close to. You know, because you need that comfort and that reassurance right then and there. And he cheated on me with my best friend. So I was really kind of just left in the dark with the whole situation.
You stupid bitch!
Baby,
You are such a bitch!
Kelsey, stop!
And you're a slut!
Kelsey, stop! Hey, baby, come here. Come here, baby. It's okay. Baby, look at me.
You guys.
Come here.
You're a whore!
Well, since the confrontation, I moved out. I got my own place. I've had no contact with Kim or Kevin, and things are going great for me. I'm just working, I've met a few new people, I'm talking to someone new, which is kind of a big step for me after this whole thing. I would like to say that things get better, and it's really rough at first, but knowing the truth is the absolutely most important thing, and time will heal all of it. No matter how bad it feels at first or how angry you get or upset, like eventually you will feel good again.
Still reeling from the shock of the affair, Stephanie Valentine concludes that leaving the suspect maintains her dignity and her sanity. Stephanie currently lives with her family until she gets back on her feet. As for his part in the affair, Mike Jones tells Cheaters he'd been trying to dissolve the relationship for quite a while. The suspect contends that soon after Stephanie went to jail, he felt free to find another girlfriend. The suspect's companion, Brandy Folger, only states to Cheaters that she and Stephanie have since become close friends.
If you don't get your programming from Goldstein's, why, we'll both lose money.